Class is in session. The professor is in. What's happening, y'all? We got the story of the Tiffy time prize wall. So let's bro. First off, as always, big shout out to the newly returned J Nasty Booty. Thank you so much for all your help as always. Number two, wait. Wait to the very end and then make your decision on what you should get from the prize wall. You never know where your rest of your medallions are going to come from. And last but not least, this as always is dependent on your rooster. That is to say, what's on your roster. Excuse me. So the first thing on all of this, the 1A, or maybe it's just the singular one, is you going after the timeless style plate. And unlike some plates that we have seen lately, whenever you activate a purple move, you are going to increase your blue gem damage by 250%. And that is a big deal, especially on a lot of people. On Tiffany Stratton, it's okay, but really, there are several others that this is going to work really well on, including the Acrobat Rhea. And if you haven't seen Sir Zorro or any of his videos recently, he has shown you that it can work on someone like Mr. Perfect, on Mutant Mankind, and there are going to be more as we continue to play around with it. So as usual, try to grab the plate, ultimate plates especially, on their debut weekend like this one. So that's number one on the prize wall. Number two on the prize wall is going to be something along the lines of getting yourself shards for some really good characters. And so off the top, even here before you go into the drawer at the bottom, Trish Stratus, if you need some of hers, if you're getting close, there's 300 of her. There are 130 of Jade Cargill. And then when you get into the locker over here, Charlotte Flair, who's one of the best, if not the best, female technicians in the game, is in here. And then Roxanne, the Prodigy, here's a great one for people to get their hands on, considering that she is a red and green double MP trainer. The rest of the shards in here are for superstars whom the meta has passed but are still useful. So if you don't have them and or could get closer to them, it's worth probably going after any of them. So that's sort of the 2A. The 2B after that is getting one of these expensive plates at the top, whether it's the must-see headband, the nearing end plate, the final final boss finery. Geez, that was much harder to say than it needed to be. So the must-see headband working on people like Jade, Motu, Austin. It obviously works on the Miz. It works on the new Trish. All also getting that 50% gem defense, so it is a sneaky good showdown type of plate to have on your team. If you did get yourself the final boss rock, then obviously that plate would work well on him. Not to mention Zombie Live is somebody else that also gets a really good boost from that one. The nearing end plate works well on the carrying crosses, Captain Lou, the striker version of KO. So there are some uses for those ones. On top of that, you have other skill plates, some of them that are making a comeback. So we recently saw the Real American. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. There we go. The Real American plate or the Eternal Vigilance plates right there. So obviously the Real American, anybody who is going to make red gems and then it's going to spit out a whole bunch of blue, 10 blue gems, is a great ultimate plate to have because it's going to add extra cascades and damage here and there. So like Devon, Get the Tables, or a Samu, those are the types of characters that will benefit from a Real American. The Eternal Vigilance also works on Devon, Get the Tables, and it also works on a few other superstars. Most notably, the legend version of Rock and Roman Reigns, and Motu Macho Man, I think, is the other one. So there's definitely some uses for those plates there. So here's a good way, at least especially for those who are free to play, they are able to probably, or you will be able to get yourself one, if not more, plates from the bottom of the prize wall here if you are able to spend or do spend to get higher up, or got yourself the chase of Tiffany Stratton this weekend. That should put you in the hunt for those types of medallions. And then after that, is where you're going to go after straps, right? So modern variable straps, so it could be variable to anything that's on there, but it is women's division. So if you're going to take a chance on it, if you're going to grab a legendary strap like that, or you can take a chance on some, the ultimate strap, take a chance on maybe some legendary straps. And then after that, you got yourself some econ. So whatever you do not spend on the star token cases. Those are never worth it. Get yourself token bundles. We are always in line for more tokens. If you did get enough or spent enough, this is where you could get yourself some, either a Brutus or a Tiffy Time Ultimate strap if you don't have one already. Speaking of things you shouldn't spend on, if you have this many, you probably already have her. So getting a 6-star bronze fuse of it only makes sense if you want to waste your tokens. So do not waste them right there. Anyways, y'all, that is the Tiffy Time prize wall. Good luck this weekend in the showdown. Let me know what you get. Thanks for coming to class. Professor out.